It is really hot outside. I'm out here making a video in my garage. It's pretty hot. It's a lot hotter with the door shut, but today I want to talk about just 3 tips for washing your vehicle when it's blazing hot outside. It's about 95 in North Carolina. It's mid-90s really throughout the southeastern United States. So I want to talk about just what to do if you're an auto detailer, if you're just a hobbyist, you're washing your vehicle. What are some things to keep in mind? Number 1 is make sure you have enough shade to wash and wax and whatever you're gonna do, because washing your car in the heat is just not a good idea. It's not great for the paint, it's not good for your health, especially if you're trying to prevent water spots, because a lot of times what will happen is the water will dry on your paint before you have time to dry it with a towel. One other strategy is actually washing it in your garage. I actually wrote a blog post on this that you can check out at Car Wash Country. I will add a link to that. Instead of using a hose, instead of being out there, there is a way to do it inside, but you have to do it a little bit differently, either with a waterless product, you just spray on the panels, or with a rinseless product where you fill a bucket up with water, you add a product like ONR, and then you wash your panels that way. That's one way to do it if your vehicle's not very dirty, but always find shade, whether you're a detailer or just somebody that's washing your car. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. So tip number 2, whenever you are washing in heat, is to make sure that you wash in sections. So you wanna start with the hood, you wanna start with maybe a fender, you wanna start and work your way around the vehicle instead of just blasting the entire thing with foam, because a lot of times the foam can dry. Have your hose really close to you and be sure to rinse everything off. If you do have hard water, it can be really tough to eliminate water spots when it's extremely hot outside. A few workarounds are buying a portable deionizer. Basically it's a device you hook your hose up to and it filters out a lot of those minerals that cause water spots. I'll leave a link to one of those. You can kind of read through that and check that out if you have hard water in your area. I'm in North Carolina, so it's sort of a problem, but I know it's worse in some areas of the country. So that's tip number 2. So the third thing I want to mention is remember to take breaks and stay hydrated, whether you're a detailer or just somebody in your driveway. Obviously that's a pretty obvious thing, but one thing to keep in mind if you have a business is you might be used to detailing 5 cars a day when it's 80 degrees outside, but when it's hotter and your crew is a little more gassed out, you want to make sure that you don't overwhelm them with too much work. So check the forecast before you start your week. Determine how many jobs you want to perform in any given day with that in mind. That's a good strategy, but always put safety first, put your crew first, and you'll be good to go. I'm gonna get out of the garage, but want to thank everybody for checking out this video. If you have any other questions about auto detailing, if you're a beginner, feel free to subscribe to this channel. So my job here is just to make everybody more aware of some of these techniques to help people out when they're washing their vehicles. Share the knowledge that I've learned in building up carwashcountry.com. So head on over there as well. Really appreciate all the support. If you're a beginner, if you're a pro, if you're an auto detailer, if you're just a hobbyist, just sincerely just appreciate everything. But until next time, hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you in the next video.